Hi students, so this is the third video in thermodynamics chapter, thermodynamics. Third video. So previously we discussed about some different thermodynamical processes like isobaric, isochoric, isothermal process and cyclic process, how the different functions. So in this chapter we shall discuss about mainly work and heat. So work and heat is nothing but how do we derive the formula for work done? Usually such type of questions we can see work done on the system or work done by the system. Okay, so heat absorbed by the system or heat gained by the system, such type of questions we will be seeing in the examination. So how do we get this formula for work? So generally we know that pressure is equal to force by area. Pressure is equal to force by area. Then force is equal to pressure into area. Then W is equal to work is equal to force into displacement. Formula force into displacement. Force into displacement. So here force is equal to pressure into P external. Okay, P external into area into displacement L. Okay, for example, there is a gas in a container. There is a gas in a container. So initially, friction, that there is a frictionless, weightless piston. Okay, there is a frictionless and weightless piston, and so this is displacement. This is called a displacement. So after while we applying P external, some external amount of pressure on the piston, then so this will be moving. So the piston will be moving to certain distance in the container. So it means it is V initial and it is V final. So W is equal to what? Minus P external into change in volume delta V, that is. Okay. So here then length displacement, how do we say here? Pressure P external into A into L, cross section area into L. So is equal to W is equal to minus P external into delta V. So how do we get to minus sign here? Because shows that volume is decreasing here. Volume is decreasing from initial to final. So that is why we will be getting minus P value. So W is equal to minus P external into delta V. Here minus sign shows that volume is decreasing. Volume is decreasing. So W is equal to formula what? W is equal to minus P external into delta V. For example, in expansion case, in expansion, what is going on in expansion? Suppose there is a gas and that is expanding from certain volume to certain volume, expanding. So in expansion case, then what will be happening? W value, whether it is positive or negative. So what is the formula here? Delta V is equal to Vf minus Vi. It means delta V is equal to positive. So here V final is greater than V initial. So W is equal to minus P external into delta V is equal to minus of P external is what? Positive, then into delta V is positive. So W is equal to negative. the overall value W will be negative. So here in the expansion case, was expansion means work done by gas. Expansion work done by gas or system is always negative. Very important formula. Work done by a gas or system is always negative. It is showing negative value. Then compression. In the case of compression, so what is happening here? Delta V is equal to Vf minus Vi. So which is equal to negative. Delta V is equal to negative. So W is equal to minus P into delta V is equal to minus of positive into negative. So negative will be positive. So W is equal to positive. So in the case of compression, it means work done on system. Work done on the system. Work done on the system is always positive. Work done on the system is always positive. Clear? Very important. Work done by the system is negative. Work done on the system is positive. Always positive. Work done by the system is negative. Work done on the system is always positive. Then for free expansion, what is going on? For free expansion, P external is equal to 0. So W is equal to minus P into delta V formula. So W is equal to what? 0. So free expansion, when a gas is freely expanding, so then work done is 0 because it is expanding freely. There is no external or internal pressure is working. So the total W value, work done, is equal to 0. Clear? Then heat. Then heat means heat flow from high temperature to low temperature, that already we know. Then heat is a path function. It is a very important. Heat is a path function. Heat is a path function. It is a path function. So units, what are the units for heat? Joule, kilojoule, or calorie. So a 1 liter atmosphere, how do we convert this? 1 liter atmosphere is equal to 101.3 joules we need to use. Then 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. So it means 4.2 joules. Then 1 joule is equal to 10 power 7 ergs. 1 joule is equal to 10 power 7 ergs. Then 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 joules. Okay. So this is the conversion table. So this table is very important. You can use this table while solving the problems. Okay, suppose some questions will be asked. What is the value of temperature in kilojoules, or what is the value in calories, or in joules, or in electron volts? So in such case, you can use these conversions. Okay, clear? Next, there is a question. So we need to try to solve this question. For example, a gas expands freely. A gas expands freely in a container. A gas expands freely in a container from 1 liter to 2 liter. 1 liter to 2 liter. Then find work done. Then find work done by gas. So solution, you can skip this video and try to solve this question. So a gas expands freely in a container from 1 liter to 2 liter, then find work done by gas. So you can here observe in the question, a gas expands freely. Gas expands freely means there is no external pressure. So P external is equal to what? 0. Because the gas expands freely, it means P external is equal to 0. Then work done, W is equal to 0. Clear? So this is the answer. Then one more question. A gas is compressed now. A gas is compressed from 20 liters to 8 liters at 2 atmospheric pressure. Then find work done. So work done formula is what? A gas is compressed from 20 liters to 8 liters. So compressing from 20 liters to from large volume to smaller volume. So it is compressing at what pressure? To atmospheric pressure. Then work done formula, W is equal to minus P external into delta V. So we have pressure is how much? Minus 2 into, it is compressing from 20 liters to 8 liters. So 8 minus, it means V2 minus V1. It means minus 2 into 8 minus 20, which is equal to 8 minus 20 in minus 2 into minus 12 is equal to 24 liter atmosphere. So we need to convert this into joules. 24 into 101.3 joules. Okay. Next we shall discuss about first law of thermodynamics. FLOT, first law of thermodynamics. So what is first law of thermodynamics? So generally first law of thermodynamics can be stated that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be transformed or converted from one form to another form, but it cannot be created and cannot be destroyed. One type of energy can be converted to another type of energy. So it means, according to first law of thermodynamics, delta E is equal to Q plus W. So this is first law of thermodynamics. Delta E is equal to Q plus W. Here work done and heat energy. Association of heat energy are called heat energy plus work done is called first law of thermodynamics. So in general, how to apply this first law of thermodynamics for isothermal process? Isothermal process, usually T is constant. Okay, T is constant. So delta T is equal to 0. Then delta E is equal to 0. Delta T is equal to 0. So delta E is equal to 0. Then what will be happening? Q plus W is equal to 0. So if delta E is equal to 0, then Q plus W is equal to 0. So then now we can write two types. So Q is equal to minus W, or W is equal to minus Q. So in isothermal process, heat absorbed by the system, is equal to work done by the system. Okay, clear? So in here, in isothermal process, in isothermal process, isothermal work done on system, work done on the system is equal to heat released by the system. Heat released by the system. Okay, this is in isothermal process. In cyclic process, second one. In cyclic process, what is happening? So internal energy delta E is equal to 0 in cyclic process. So Q plus W is equal to 0. So again, we can write Q as two forms. So Q is equal to minus W, or W is equal to minus Q. So here, what we can write here, heat absorbed by system, heat absorbed by the system is equal to work done by the system. Then here, work done on the system, is equal to heat released by the system. Okay, clear? In cyclic process, so that heat absorbed by the system is equal to work done by the system, and here work done on the system is equal to heat released by the system. Then third type, for isochoric process. Isochoric process. So here V is equal to constant. So delta V is equal to 0. If V is constant, then delta V change in volume is equal to 0. So W is equal to minus P external into delta V. So W is equal to what? 0, because volume is constant. Delta V is equal to 0, then W is equal to 0. So delta E is equal to Q plus W. So delta E is equal to QV, because it constant volume, heated to constant volume. So here Q is equal to positive, or Q is equal to negative. So if Q is positive, then delta E is positive. Okay, energy, if internal energy increases, then temperature also increases in isochoric process. So here, according to this, what we can write, heat absorbed by the system, at a constant value, because it is isochoric process, constant volume, then constant volume. So then increases in internal energy, hence temperature increases. So here Q is negative, then heat released by the system at constant volume, then decrease in internal energy. Okay, so constant volume cause decrease in internal energy, hence temperature decreases. Clear? In isochoric process. Then fourth type, adiabatic process. Adiabatic process. So in adiabatic process, so that Q is 0. Okay, Q heat energy is 0. If heat energy is 0, delta E is equal to Q plus W, according to first law of thermodynamics. Delta E is equal to Q plus W. So if Q is 0, then delta E is equal to what? W. So here W may be positive So W is equal to maybe positive or W is equal to maybe negative. So W is positive, work done on the system is equal to increase in internal energy. So temperature increases. Here work done by the system cause decrease in internal energy, hence temperature decreases. Then last and final one, fifth one, isobaric process. Isobaric process. So in isobaric process, pressure is constant. So P is constant. So if P is constant, then delta P is equal to 0. So delta E is equal to what is happening to delta E value Q plus W. So delta E is equal to Q P minus P into delta V. Okay, because W is equal to W external minus P external into delta V. So minus P into delta V. So here so according to enthalpy equation, so delta H is equal to, how we can write delta H is equal to delta E plus P into delta V. Okay. So now we can write work done by the system is always negative. Work done by the system negative. Work done on the system is positive. Then heat released by the system is negative. Then heat absorbed by the system is always positive. Okay, work done by the system is negative. Work done on the system is positive. When heat released by the system negative, then heat absorbed by the system is positive. So these are very, very important. Okay, while solving the questions, you can use these values. So work done by the system is negative, work done on the system positive. Then next we shall solve